Hi there, my name is Kendrick and welcome to Travel and Live Free. In this video, I'm going to talk about my game plan to visit every single country in Africa in my quest to visit every single country in the world, and that video is going to come up right now. Africa is hands down going to be the hardest continent for me to complete on this list, and I can already tell that once I do complete this massive goal, it's going to feel so good because this continent is going to be the ultimate challenge for any travelers out there. Now, to visit Africa, I'm going to divide it to 3 separate regions. I might have to go there several times to visit every single country in Africa, but the 3 regions are West Africa and Central Africa, East Africa, and Northern Africa. The 4 countries in Northern Africa that I haven't visited yet are Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, and Libya. As you can tell, Libya is the most dangerous country on this list, if not the whole continent. However, there have been a peace treaty recently, and it wouldn't be impossible that by 2022, that tourism would open up in Libya. The moment tourism opens up in Libya again, you could bet yourself that I would be the first one to fly there and go visit that country. As a matter of fact, Libya is very high up on my list because I want to see Leptis Magna and Gadames, and this is definitely the country in Northern Africa that I want to visit the most. I know a lot of people want to go to Morocco, but for me, Morocco doesn't seem that fun compared to Libya. So that's pretty much my game plan for Northern Africa. Now, going to Northern Africa, there is a sweet spot to go to Morocco from Eastern Canada. So that might be the route I take using airplane points. I have not yet decided how I'm gonna approach Northern Africa, but if I do fly from Canada, then that's the route I'm gonna follow. Next, we have Western and Central Africa, and this place has the most countries that I have yet to visit in Africa. Now, even for this region, I'm gonna divide it into the safer countries in this region, as well as the countries that is more dangerous to visit. So for the safer countries, the countries in West Africa that I have yet to visit are Benin, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Ghana, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, Liberia, Nigeria, Republic of Congo, Sao Tome and Principe, Senegal, Sierra Leone, the Gambia, and Togo. Most of these countries, you can actually get a visa on arrival or you can get an e-visa. However, some of these countries, it's harder to get a visa, such as Equatorial Guinea, but I did hear that if you go to Madrid and get the visa there, it's much quicker. West and Central Africa are also expensive travel destinations for tourists, so I am actually cringing at the thought of how much money I have to spend to go visit all the countries here. Now, for the more dangerous or rogue countries in this region, the first one is Angola, which is actually not a dangerous country to visit. However, they're very secretive, and it's only recently that they have offered e-visa to tourists. However, because of the pandemic, they shut down that program, but I'm hoping that they reintroduce it again in the future. There's also Burkina Faso, where there's a lot of kidnappings, Central African Republic, which is a war zone. There's also Chad, Niger, and Mali, which are the Central Desert African countries. Now, those countries are all pretty challenging to visit just because of safety reasons. I do really want to explore Mali because I want to see Timbuktu, and Niger looks super cool with their very interesting looking cities such as Agadez. So those countries are definitely high up in my bucket list of travel destinations. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to visit those countries because, for example, Central African Republic, I don't know how I'm going to get the visa to begin with. I do know that if I want to go to Central African Republic, I have to fly there from the Republic of Congo. So that's probably how I'm going to end up getting the visa and how I'm going to fly to that country. I don't know if I can travel hack my way to that country. I may have to pay out of pocket just because it's one of those countries where frequent flyer points is not really known to be accepted. However, for the other countries in Western Africa, I can easily use my airplane points to travel between those countries, and I can also travel overland, which is one of my plans when I travel to that region of the world. Now, the third region is in East Africa, and the countries in East Africa that I have yet to visit are Comoros, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Kenya, Mauritius, Mozambique, Malawi, Seychelles, and Tanzania. So those are the safer countries in this region. Now, for the rogue countries in this region, they are Eritrea, which is not really a dangerous country, but again, they're very secretive and it's challenging to get a visa there. Somalia, as you know, is a dangerous country. South Sudan, which is also not a safe country. And there's also Sudan, which is actually a safe country, but the US hates them. My game plan here is very similar to West Africa. I will use my airplane points to hop between those countries. I wouldn't oppose to land travel as well if it's convenient. However, flying between countries is gonna be my best bet, especially because with airplane, I can fly between those countries on Ethiopian Airlines. I haven't calculated the exact amount of points that I need to travel to this region of the world, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a lot of points, I'll probably have to budget at least 1 million points for me to have a relatively comfortable travel in this continent, and I probably wanna diversify my points between Aeroplan, British Airways Avios, Alaska Airlines, and some random ones like Aventura and HSBC for those flights where I can redeem my points to travel between countries. The last thing I forgot to mention is the country of Mauritania, which is also in West Africa. And for that country, I do want to take the train that is famous that the locals take. And now a lot of tourists are actually going there and jumping on this train because apparently it's quite the adventurous experience. So anyways, that's my general game plan on how I'm gonna visit every single country in Africa. I will have a more detailed breakdown in my blog, so check out my blog if you haven't gotten a chance already. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your comments below, and don't forget to sign up to Travel Near Free newsletter where you can get a 10-step cheat sheet on how to travel around the world. You'll also get the latest tips and strategies on how to save money on travel for Canadians, how to go on around the world adventure travel for Canadians, and how to use travel to get more freedom in your life as a Canadian. You can sign up for that newsletter in the description below. Until next time, I'll see you then.